The Hood, real name Parker Robbins, is a fictional character, a supervillain and a crime boss appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Origin: Robin's father works closely with the Kingpin and is around while Parker is growing up. As a child, he witnesses a battle between Daredevil and Electro, which has a profound effect on Robin's young adulthood. Parker's father dies, and his mother eventually enters a near-vegetative state and is hospitalized. Parker visits his mother, telling her stories of jobs he's acquired and how he's making himself into a better person, while actually carrying out the life of a criminal. Parker's well-meaning nature is juxtaposed with his philandering and thieving ways, such as taking care of his pregnant girlfriend Sarah while visiting a prostitute on the side. Parker's cousin and best friend John King is a recovering alcoholic and thief who approaches Robbins over a job in a warehouse said to be housing valuable goods. Robbins takes the job. Inside the abandoned warehouse, the two encounter an abandoned mystic ritual which results in an encounter with a Nisanti demon. Robbins shoots and apparently kills the demon and steals its hood and boots rather than leaving empty-handed. Disposing of the gun in a dumpster, Robbins encounters a gang who wants the boots he had stolen off a Hydra agent before going to the warehouse. Throwing the boots at the gang, he flees and puts on the demon's boots, learning of their levitation powers. Escaping, he shares his discovery with King and tries on the cloak, which grants him the ability to become invisible while holding his breath. He uses his new powers to commit petty robberies, and then John asks him for help in stealing a shipment of blood diamonds. The diamonds are the responsibility of Dennis Golombuski, aka Golem, who hires Constrictor, Jack-o'-lantern, Shocker, and Madame Rapier to ensure the delivery. However, Robbins confronts the group and steals half the shipment. Meeting up with King, the two are confronted by two police officers. Robbins shoots one officer and King knocks the other out with a blow to the back of the head. The officer shot by Robbins ends up in a coma and later dies. King stays behind to take the blame while Robbins flees. As a result of this incident, Robbins is dubbed the Hood by the authorities and a bounty is placed upon his head for his arrest. Pursued by the Golem, the cops, and two FBI agents, the Hood hatches a plan to get King out of prison. He tries to pawn the diamonds for King's lawyer fee, but runs into the Shocker. After defeating him, he finds out about Golem and Rapier, and says he will give the diamonds back in exchange for a returner's fee. Golem agrees and sends Rapier with the Hood under instructions to kill Parker after the deal is made. Knowing it is a setup, the Hood purchases a similar cloak and goes to the rendezvous point. Robbins sets up events so Rapier confronts the FBI wearing the fake cloak, and she is killed. He tells the living enforcers to tell Golem to leave him alone after he returns the diamonds. They do not want to get in trouble for shooting the woman, so they convince King to just say that the Hood was a female, and then they release him. Robbins then visits his mother and tells her that he will begin helping people and making her proud. Meanwhile, the Golem weeps over a photograph of his family, including his mutant daughter, knowing the price of failure and vowing that he is not done with the Hood. The wife of the cop shot by King, who has died in a coma, vows to avenge him as White Fang, as she does not believe the Hood is dead. The Nisanti is also shown to have revived with Parker's name on its lips, thanks to King shouting out his name during the robbery attempt. Powers and abilities. The Hood is talented with firearms and various methods of criminal enterprise. He has access to dual Hydra and AIM technologies. The Hood had demonstrated various abilities through the use of Infinity Gems. The Yellow Gem of Reality allowed him to fulfill his wishes by distorting reality, such as turning the floor of the Baxter building to water to dispatch the Thing and to heal the facial scarring of Madame Mask to his whims. The Blue Gem of Mind endowed him with vast psychic and telepathic powers, sufficient to beat Professor X in mental combat. The Purple Gem of Space allowed him to exist at will at any place or all places, and to teleport people or objects to locations across the universe, as seen when he teleports to an oceanside beach. The Red Gem of Power formerly gave him access to every form of energy and power, which can be channeled through his body to provide sufficient superhuman physicality to easily subdue Red Hulk with his fists. He also used the gems he has to sense the location of other Infinity Gems. While observing the Hood's actions, Uatu the Watcher noted that the Hood's ability to use the gems, while impressive, was still limited because he simply thought about using the gems to enhance his own power, rather than really thinking about what he could do with them, to the point of engaging his enemies in direct combat when he could simply will them out of existence. The mystical boots and cloak Parker wears gives him superhuman abilities. When wearing the boots, the Hood can walk on air. While wearing the cloak and holding his breath, he can become invisible. Robbins also finds that he can use the cloak to see past the illusion protecting Doctor Strange's headquarters. During the Skrull invasion, it is revealed that Parker can detect Skrulls using an enhanced disguise that fools even the likes of Doctor Strange and Professor X. Robbins also has the ability to transform demonically when under duress, gaining physical strength and speed to match Wolverine in one-on-one combat. In this demon form, his voice changes and he can sprout spikes from his hands. At least once, this allows Robbins to fire electrical energy from his hands. According to Doctor Strange, Robbins' powers will eventually kill him as the Nisanti consumes his mind, body, and soul. It was revealed that the Hood's mystical powers came from Dormammu, which even enables him to resurrect the dead. A recent exorcism appears to have removed the Hood from Robbins along with his mystical abilities. With Loki's help, the Hood acquired the Stones of Norn. According to Loki, they have the power to make him anything he wants to be. Parker has used them to power up his weapons and gain powers to replicate those given by his possession by Dormammu. They have also been shown to power up anyone he desires. The removal of these powers appears to cause harm to those who have been empowered. The Norn Stones also show the ability, similar to Thor's hammer, impossible to lift by anyone other than the chosen bearer. The Hood lost the powers of the Norn Stones when Loki retook possession of them to empower the heroes in their attack on the Sentry.